Welcome to the Digital Lessons. Today we will learn about service activities in India. Changes in technology is one of the driving forces of technology. India's IT industry is regarded as hub of innovations, providing world-class technology across the world. India is now one of the IT capitals of the modern world. The IT revolution and data communication reduce the world into a global village. Distances are a mere click away. India has emerged as a global hub of outsourcing services. BPOs in India brought a new kind of employment to many young people. Due to changes in technology and stiff competition, many industries have diverted a major section of their activities such as customer services, security services, public relations, legal services, accounting services, research and development in the service sector. Now, let us watch this video to know how IT services led to the growth of Indian economy.
IT sector's contribution to India's GDP has been increased from 1.2% in 1998 to 9.5% in 2015. Why? Let's find out. The contribution being made by the IT industry towards India's GDP has led to a steady growth of Indian economy. India's IT industry is regarded as a hub of innovators, providing world-class technology solutions across the globe. Various international organizations have set up their offices here in India, like Google, Accenture, etc. It has helped in changing Indian economy from agriculture-based economy to a knowledge-driven economy by directly generating over 10 million employments. Experts suggest India succeeded in software because of its entrepreneur and India's open connection to the world economy. India started to globalize its economy in mid-1980s so that it was well prepared when the IT boom opened the window of opportunity in early 90s. American multinationals played their part as well. Firms like Citigroup, Motorola showed that India had a good software talent and Indian software entrepreneurs seized this opportunity. Indian software firms succeeded because they were run transparently by the men who were also willing to share their good fortune with their employees and shareholders. Indeed, for the first time in India, wealth was seen to be created in an honest and transparent fashion. But what really mattered was the basic, the supply of talent, connection to the outside world, and the freedom of entrepreneur to experiment and fail. And India did a great job of providing it. Now, at present, actually, how big is it? India is now one of the biggest IT capital of the modern world, and all the major players in the world of IT sector are present in the country. Bangalore is considered to be the Silicon Valley of India because of its leading IT export. Export dominate the industry and constitute about 77% of total industry revenue. However, the domestic market is also significant with a robust revenue growth. Top 5 Indian IT service providers are Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys, Cognizant, Wipro and Excel Technologies. India's internet economy is expected to touch 10 trillion rupees by 2080. India's internet user base reached over 350 million by June 2015, the third largest in the world. While the number of social media users grew to 143 million by April 2015 and smartphone users grew to 160 million. Increased penetration of internet and rapid emergence of e-commerce are the main driver for continued growth of data center and hosting market in India. Having proven its capability in delivering both onshore and offshore services to global clients as well as domestic clients, there is an emerging road ahead for India in IT sector.
Having seen the video, we have learnt how IT sector led to the growth of Indian economy. Now let us see the impact of changes in technology on service sector. Changes in technology has its impact on service sector in bringing BPOs into existence. Business processing outsourcing companies or BPOs and information technology companies are established in many metropolitan cities of our country. Children, this is a map showing software technology parks across the country. Information technology companies employ high-skilled software engineers with lot of equipment to provide world-class technology across the globe. Now let us see the services provided by BPOs, customer support, technical support, telemarketing services, IT help desk, insurance processing, data entry, data conversation, accounting, form processing. Now we have seen the services provided by BPO. Having learned the services provided by BPOs, now let us watch a video on the services provided by BPOs.
Welcome to the world of outsourcing. The internet revolution and data communication has reduced the world to a global village. Distances are a mere click away. India has emerged as a preferred global hub of outsourcing services. The Business Process Outsourcing Division provide data processing, web research, scanning, indexing, transcription, medical billing, and desktop publishing. The Information Technology Division provides services in software development.
Children, you have watched a video on BPO services. Now, let us learn about the services provided by outsourcing services, BPOs and IT services through a few case studies. If a resident of London wants information about her bank deposits, she may get it from a call center across the globe. I am Sarala, working as a specialized software engineer. My company has 120 employees. Many of our colleagues go abroad for providing various support services, but also expected to work very long hours. In this case, we can observe that software engineers need to work very hard for very long hours and they are subjected to a lot of stress. Now let us see the case of an IT professional. Children, please read the slide. Now, having learnt about these three case studies, let us do an activity. Read the paragraph "Stress in Jobs." Based on the information given, conduct an interview with a software personnel about their daily schedule, diet and health issues, family, social life, job security, salary, etc. Children, do the exercise on this. Later, when you go back to the classrooms, discuss with your friends or with your parents and try to get the information based on stress in jobs. Now children, let us learn what kind of jobs are created due to the technological changes. Here we have technological changes in service sector created new jobs in print and electronic media, films and TV channels, advertising industry, internet, recharge shops, telephone booths, mobile phone repair shops, e-commerce or online marketing. Children, you must be seeing people around you working in these areas like TV channels, communication media or communication service providers. Now children, let us learn challenges in service sector. Producers in service sector employ less number of highly skilled employees. These employees are paid high but are expected to work for very long hours and face a lot of stress. On the other hand, people working in unskilled low income services land in tough jobs no matter how hard. Now we shall learn about shifting of service activities to outsourcing suppliers. In order to reduce cost and avoid paying health, pension and provident fund benefits to workers, large number of industries outsource security services to security agencies. If the company employs internal security staff, they need to recruit people and pay their salary from the company's payroll. Outsourcing service means transferring internal work to outside suppliers. This is a manufacturing company where you can see manufacturing company recruited staff. These are the regular staff of the company who are paid from the company's payroll. Here you can watch company outsourced security staff. That means they are not paid from the company's payroll. They are paid by outsourcing services suppliers. Many manufacturing companies outsource their work for research and development, accounting, legal services, customer service, public relations, etc. Now observe this picture. Mechanization in agriculture and industrial sector led to loss of traditional jobs and closure of handlooms and textile mills. As a result, workers of these sectors are forced to work in unskilled, low-earning services as rickshaw pullers, small vendors, etc. People from rural areas come to work in the city, but there are not enough employment opportunities in urban areas. You can see the picture of low income service people. Once they move from the rural areas, they stay back in the city because all they had in the rural areas is agriculture, but a city opens a lot of opportunities to the migrants. Children, we have a case study here. Now please go through the slide and read the case study. Now, having learnt about the case study, children, discuss in your class what are the problems of workers in low income service sector, and teachers, let the students enact the character of Asim after they go back to their classroom. Children, here is an activity for you. Please note down the question. A table is given here. Based on the table regarding service sector activities in government and private sectors, try to analyze the employment opportunities created over the years once you go back to your classrooms. Analyze the employment opportunities created over the years. Children, what do you see in this picture? This is the picture of international supermarkets. Walmart, Century Mart. These are the international supermarkets. They have their chain of markets across the world. These supermarkets are run by foreign investors. So, let us learn about foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment is an investment in business made by one country in another. Example, Pepsico, India. Let us see the activities of Pepsico India in our country. Pepsico India is engaged with farmers in Bihar, Gujarat, Karnataka and Maharashtra. It helps the farmers in research and development and agricultural extension. It even undergoes contract farming. It also gives technical assistance on latest cultivation practices. Contract farming in special variety of potato is done for their chips brand Lays. They undergo contract farming and use the agricultural products in their own companies. Now let us see the impact of foreign direct investment in retail sector. India's new foreign direct investment policy of 2012 enabled foreign companies to set up retail shops to sell their goods in India. MNCs, that means multinational companies, established big supermarkets as we have seen earlier in the pictures, increased demand for agricultural products, demand for labor, increased agricultural wages. Here we have a few advantages of multinational companies. Let us see. Multinational companies provide financial support to the farmers through contract farming. They provide crop inputs like seeds, fertilizers. They provide storage facilities and minimize wastage. They also assure prefixed prices for the crop. Here we have a few disadvantages of multinational companies. Loss of traditional jobs, small retailers lose market, risk of crop failure, risk of low prefixed prices, exploitation of groundwater resources and deteriorate the soil quality. MNCs can purchase more of the produce due to better storage facilities, and this will be more beneficial to the farmers, and this will minimize the wastage of the farm products. Now let us see the impact of foreign retailers on contract farming. Wholesale traders lend money to farmers, taking their produce in return at low prices. Foreign retailers may also enter into an interlinked contract with farmers at low interest rate than charged by the money lenders. We have learnt in our earlier classes, that is in the 6th class, that money lenders impose a lot of interest on the farmers, whereas foreign retailers may also enter into an interlinked contract with farmers at low interest than charged by the money lenders. MNCs like Reliance Fresh, Spencer can purchase more of the produce due to better storage facilities. Foreign retailer may also enter into an interlinked contract with farmers at a low interest than charged by money lenders. This too is not a desirable change for the farmer, but a lesser evil. Comment on it. Issues related to FDI. Foreign investor companies will sooner or later misuse their power to buy the produce in large quantities and compel the farmers to sell them at very low prices. Shortage of skilled professionals is a major issue regarding health sector. India faces an acute shortage of over 64 skilled professionals in the health sector. The density of doctors in India in 2011 was 6 for a population of 10,000 persons. The density of nurses and midwives is 13 per 10,000 persons. Now, this is a table which shows doctor to population ratio. Children, please make a note of this table and try to convert it into a passage. This is a table that shows shortage of skilled professionals in health sector. Here we have pictures of different medical institutions. Shortfall of different medical professionals has resulted in the uneven distribution of all cadres of health workers, medical and nursing colleges, nursing and A&M schools, and allied health institutions across the states, with wide disparity in the quality of education, leading to poor health outcomes. Empowering allied health professionals or paramedics can improve the reach of health services in the underserved areas. Children, read the case study in the page number 102 about the shortfall of medical professionals in India and suggest some measures to improve the reach of health services in the underserved areas. Children, this is a map showing software technology parks across the country. Children, please try to locate the following. Try to locate the software technology parks in Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. Discuss. Explain the issues related to FDI in agriculture. What should the government do to address the issues? Give reasons for the need to establish more medical institutions in India. Explain the impact of FDI in retail sector on small retailers. Suggest some measures to overcome the problems of health sector in India. To sum up, service sector forms the backbone of social and economic development of a country. The basic character of the service sector is production of services rather than end products. People engaged in services produce services rather than end products. They are crucially important for the success of service sector. The government attracted investment in key infrastructure facilities such as roads, bridges, rail beds, ports and harbours. leading to rapid agricultural development and industrial expansion. The concentration of infrastructure facilities resulted in increase of employment opportunities and economic development. Thank you.